Welcome, good morning. Thank you so much for joining me as I'm continuing my 10-minute morning chakra series. Today we are going to be focusing on the heart anahata chakra. So this is associated with the color green, and it has to do with themes of love and compassion. Not only looking at our ability to receive love, but also really looking at the ways in which we express and are able to give out love, compassion, and all these other wonderful feel-good feelings. It can also really touch on our sense of self-worth and feeling a deep sense of appreciation for ourselves as well as for others. So breaking down any barriers that might prevent us from feeling the love within and the love all around us and our ability to express this to others. Physically, we are definitely going to be working on the upper body. So working through our chest, a little bit through our upper back, through some back bending, a little bit of forward folding, and getting into our shoulders a little bit as well. But this is absolutely an all levels practice and no props are required. So to begin, let's meet on hands and knees, and we'll just do a few rounds of cat and cow. So finding that first little movement through the upper back, little back bend, and a little bit of contracting. So spread your fingertips wide. And as you inhale, you're going to drop your belly down and really open and expand, reach through your heart. And as you exhale, you're going to round and contract to reverse this motion. And just keep going at your own pace, flowing with your breath. And you might even close your eyes and imagine this glowing green jewel pulsating at the space of your heart. Maybe using affirmations like I feel love, I receive love, I am connected to my heart space, I am compassionate. Whatever it is that you feel you need in this moment, this can help you set your intention for the day. One more cycle here. So inhale, really arch back, and exhale, round and contract. And of course, for an anahata chakra practice, we'll come into anahata asana, our heart melting pose. So keep your hips over your knees and just walk your hands forward, also called a puppy stretch, where you're reaching forehead towards the mat and also pressing and melting your heart down towards the floor. And I'm keeping my arms active for this variation, which means my arms are straight and my elbows are lifted off the floor. Breathe in and out through your nose. And we are melting away physical, mental, and emotional tension. Let's walk our hands in so we can come back up, and we'll find our first downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under and go ahead and lift your hips all the way up and back. And since we are focusing on upper body quite a bit today, you might want to bend your knees even more than normal and see if you can really extend and reach your chest towards your thighs. So finding that sensation through your shoulders, even kind of into your armpits, through the upper back. Still curling and lifting your tailbone up towards the sky. And come to a more traditional version of downward dog. We're going to stretch our right leg all the way up to the sky. Nice and high here. And you're going to step that right foot forward in between your palms, coming into Virabhadrasana 1, your warrior 1. So ground that back heel down at a 45-degree angle. And as you come up, you want to make sure you have your right knee bent over your ankle here. So from here, we are going to move very dynamically. Your legs will stay still, nothing changes. And instead, we're going to focus on our upper body. So inhale to reach your arms up overhead. Find a back bend as you circle your arms wide and down. And as they come down, fold over your thigh, reach your arms out in front of you. Inhale, come all the way back up and circle. Exhale, fold all the way down. 2 more like this. With your breath, keep your legs steady. Come all the way up. Once you finish that round, then we're going to clasp our hands behind the lower back. Roll your shoulders away from your ears and lift your knuckles off of your tailbone. We're just going to step to the top of the mat. Feet are a little wider than your hips. You can bend your knees, and we're going to fold forward, reaching your knuckles up and over. So how can you connect to the essence of this chakra and apply it to your day? Release your hands all the way down to the mat, halfway lift, flat back. Inhale, shine the heart forward. Exhale, plant your palms and step your feet back to plank pose before lowering all the way to your belly. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. So we can find that same sequence over on the other side. From this downward dog, you're going to reach your left leg up as high as it can go, nice and straight. And step your left foot in between your palms to the top of the mat. Ground that back heel down at a 45-degree angle and lift on up. So we're going to find those same upper body flows circling the arms. As you inhale, start to lean back, find a back bend, open up your arms wide. And when you circle them down, you're also going to fold forward over your thigh. Reach your arms out in front of you. 3 more like this. We're doing 4 in total. Keep a generous bend in that front knee. Try not to move your legs too much. And you don't need to be going as low as what I'm doing here. And the next time you come up, you're going to interlace your hands behind you the more unusual way. So the other thumb on top, lifting your knuckles off of your seat, and we're going to step to the top of the mat. Get your feet a little bit wider than your hips, bend your knees, and reach your knuckles up and over. Try to keep lifting your shoulders away from your ears. I am worthy of love. Maybe considering themes of compassion for yourself and for others. Release your hands down towards the mat, halfway lift, flat back, inhale. And exhale, plant your palms. From plank pose, lower down. And really emphasize the heart opening here in cobra. And instead of going back to downward dog, let's press back into a wide-legged child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide apart, and melt on down. Take 3 deep breaths here. Really checking in to see what it is that you need today. What kind of intention for your day would serve you best? And we'll come up into our tabletop pose on hands and knees. And we're making our way to tiger, so I'll give you some options for this. This is a back bend, and also working into our quads, hip flexors, as well as our shoulders. So you're gonna kick your right leg up towards the sky, drop the belly, lift the gaze. So similar to our cat and cow, or we're adding that leg. Maybe you want to just focus on staying here, or you can add on by reaching your left hand to your right ankle and then seeing if you can lift that knee up even higher, stretching out through that left shoulder. Big breath in here. And exhale, release, round it out, cat pose. And second side for tiger, you're gonna kick that left heel up, drop your belly, roll your shoulders back, maybe hang out here, or add the hand. Right hand grabs a hold of your left ankle, and I'm kind of kicking my foot into the palm to help give me a little bit more lift. And let's release. Press back to an easy child's pose. So keep your knees together here. Reach your arms back and lower your forehead to the ground. Letting it go. Before we close, we can take a little counter stretch with the rabbit. So just grab a hold of your heels with your hands, and you can just lift your hips up, rocking onto the crown of your head, just to stretch along your spine. And set your hips back down. Let's lift on up, and we'll make our way to take a seat. Sitting any way that's comfortable for you here, and joining your palms together at the front of your heart. Closing your eyes, lengthening out through your spine, and see if you can visualize this glowing green jewel of the anahata chakra, encouraging you to build this relationship with love and compassion for yourself as well as for others. You might choose a word or a simple sentence that captures how you want to feel today, what your intention is. And once you have this, we'll close our practice by chanting Om together. Let's inhale to chant. Breathe in. Bowing forward. Thank you so very much, everyone, for doing this heart chakra 10-minute morning yoga practice with me. Before you head out, please do leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your intention is today, and hopefully I will practice again with you very soon. Thank you again.